YouTube, it's here. My first review video in a long ass time. So be prepared for hopefully not a sucky video. But if it's sucky, please let me know. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but I've been stuck with a 2-in-1 router modem combo for months now, year almost. I don't know. It's been a while. And I've been okay with it just because my Xbox is hardwired, my PC is hardwired. I use my Blu-ray's Wi-Fi, my 3DS's Wi-Fi, my phone's Wi-Fi, but I don't. It doesn't bother me that much. But I have Cox, and it shits the bed constantly. And they were saying everything was fine hardwired-wise, and it was. And they were blaming everything on my router, or on my router and all that good stuff. But so I was like, okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not only update my Ethernet cords, because I've had the same Ethernet cords since 2010. So now I'm on Cat 6 Ethernet cords. Everything's on Cat 6, and I got a new router, and it's this thing. It looks amazing. It looks very, very cool. But I'm here to tell you if you should buy it, and or if it sucks or not. So stay tuned. All right, AC2400 RT-AC87U is the router I have. I got it back in April, and reading off some of the specs for you. It is a 4x4 dual band router. It has 2 dual-core processors inside of it. It also does the 5 GHz speed up to 1734 and a 2.4 GHz speed up to 600. It has a USB 3 and a USB 2.0. So those are the basic specs. I will say this, that the design of it, as you can see right here, is pretty awesome. The design is pretty cool. I will say the pros for this thing, for me anyways, is it made my Wi-Fi consistent. On my other router / modem, it was always dropping. It was always the speeds weren't up to par at all. It is a dual band router. My old one was, but it was an N. This is AC, obviously. I tried using the 5 GHz. I tried using the 2.4 at the same time, and oh god, the speeds were awful. I have 50 down and 10 up is what my speed is from Cox, I think it is. And I was not getting that with my Motorola router. But this thing, this beauty right here, I was getting it. It was keeping everything consistent. It was perfect. I love it. That is one of my major pros for this. It made everything perfect, honestly, for my Wi-Fi. I do use dual band one, and it have half of my things on 5. A majority of my things on the 2.4, and then 3 or 4 things on my 5, which is still pretty decent. I will say this. We'll show you the back of it. So you have, try to do this in the mirror. So you have one WAN port. You can use one of these, convert it into another WAN, so you can do dual WAN, which is another pro for me. Not for me in general, but a pro in general, just because if you have 2 internet providers coming in, you can use those 2 for this. So that is really cool. It is wall mountable, so we'll show you that there. It is wall mountable, which is really cool. So you have 4 LAN ports. You have the USB 2 port. You have the power port, obviously, on and off button right here, and then the reset button, and then the, if I can find it right here, WPS button, which is really cool. The lights are right here. You can't see it because it's not on. One major con that I have for this, one major con, is this little flip pit thing right here. This is where the 3.0 is. I don't know why the fuck it's there. Like, it doesn't make sense why it's there. I love Asus, but I don't. Why? Like, why would you put that right there? You do have LED lights, so you can turn them off and on. You have the Wi-Fi on and off button right here. But one thing I feel the point out is you have so much space right here. So what I would have done for here, so these are spread out pretty perfectly. Just move that button right over there, and then just probably put the USB 3 button right there. And then even with that, you probably could have shrunk it down just maybe a tad bit. Another con that I had for this one as well is these. So if you can, hold on, it has to do it because these. There we go. Like this. Why? Like why is that loose to do? There we go. Like these are. It's weird to me. I don't get why these are that easy to just knock off. Which I have cats, so when they jump on my desk and they hit these, they knock them down, and it's just a pain in my ass. It's not necessarily a con. The next thing I'm going to talk about is not necessarily a con, but I have never really understood why some things have gigantic DC ports. So this is a DC port. It is, I mean, it's fairly small for the most part compared to the laptop DC cords that they have. But I don't know. I feel like this could have been a little smaller. Just one simple plug. Bam, done. Other than that, it's decent. I would show you specs into how increased it was. I just couldn't get those in time, and I didn't want to set up my Wi-Fi on my old router. So, but I will show you. I will show you the interface, which I absolutely love. So let me get that set up for you. Alright, so for the final part of the video, I am going to show you the interactive area to set it up. It's super easy. So as you can see, you have everything. You can hook it up USB, USB 3s or USB 2s, set up the 2.4 gigahertz or the 5 gigahertz. It's super easy. You can also do guest networks. I want to say you can do 6 per band, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I don't use guest networks, but I want to say you can do 6 2.4, and then you can also do 6 5 gigahertz, which is really cool. So you have the AI protection. It just protects everything that's connected to your network, which is really cool. Adaptive QoS. This pretty much shows you everything that's connected to your internet. It shows you what it was doing, which is really creepy. And you can't opt out of it, but it's helpful for parents and stuff like that. So that's a really cool feature for that. So if you're a parent and you want to get a new router, I would recommend this one because you do have that option. Traffic analyzer, pretty much the same thing. Just shows all your traffic. USB applications, AI disk. It does also allow Time Machine, which is really cool for the Mac users and whatnot. 3 gig, 4 gig dongles, which is really cool. I won't pretty much use any of this stuff besides the AI disk sharing. It does have a cloud storage system too, which is really cool. The AI cloud. I won't use it at all. I don't know if anyone else will use it at all, but it's a cool feature for some people who want it. Again, wireless, set the bands and whatnot. This is really neat too. I do use, what is it? I want to say it's Wi-Fi Analyzer app to test, figure out which channel to be on. And it helps a lot. I do recommend that, especially if you're trying to figure out why your internet's going to shit and all that other stuff. Like, I live in an apartment. Literally everything in my apartment complex is either using, I want to say I think it's mainly using like 4 to 6, and then I think a couple of them are using like 9 and 10. So 7's that nice sweet spot for sure for the 2.4 gigahertz. I want to say 5. I think I'm on 7. I'm on auto, so it's whatever it wants to put it to. Like I said, you can do the dual WAN thing. So if you want to use that, VPN as well, virtual server, all that good stuff. Firewall administration, system logs. ping, which is really nice. But I mean, as a setup, it literally took maybe 5-10 minutes, if that, to set everything up. It was really nice. So as a whole, the router is one of the best ones. I did do a lot of research. The one reason why I got this one was because of CNET top 5 routers or whatnot, and it was number 1. And for the price, it was on sale for, when I got it, it was like $190, and it's usually like $229, $230. So for the price, it was really good. And right now, I think it's on sale right now for $195. So if you want to get a new router, here it is. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, please let me know what I can do to make it better. But thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Before I go into the liking the video and whatnot, I will say my next video is again on Friday. It is going to be a my thoughts video over the Overwatch beta, so please be on the lookout for that one. And finally, I will also start my streaming schedule tomorrow. I think I'm going to start streaming at noon and then go until about 5 and then start again around 8-ish. It just depends. But I will also mention that during my stream, so please check out that. Follow me on Twitter. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot, and it also notifies you about my newer videos when they get released. And again, like I said, if you enjoyed it, please like the video. If you didn't enjoy it, dislike the video. Also, if you enjoyed it, please leave a comment. I do like talking to people in the comments. And if you didn't like it, please put it in the comments. Tell me what I can do better. And that's it. So thanks again, guys, and see you in the next video.